Now, Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Here we go, taking a look at the numbers for today. Day of change. With sunshine, we managed to get into the mid-70s by mid-afternoon, and then the temperatures tumbled after that. And temperatures continue to drop. 45, that was the low through 10 o'clock. I think we're a little bit lower than that. We'll show you the current temperatures in a moment. Only 0.12 of an inch of rain here in Syracuse. And as you take a look at the New York State Mesonet reporting sites, there's really only a couple. Places like Tully, Morrisville, ending up with more than 1/4 of an inch of rain. And again, this kind of rain, not enough to make a significant rise in the water levels on area lakes and rivers. I know Cayuga Lake is still under a warning. This will just kind of slow the drop that had been occurring over the last couple of days. Here are the current temperatures. We're down to 41. That is the new low for the day. And you can see up toward Lake Ontario in particular, 39 in Sodus, but also in Skaneateles, we will continue to see our temperatures drop as we go through the overnight. There's that plot of the temperatures. We were in late spring mode through 3 o'clock, and then the cold front dropped. The temperature almost 20 degrees in an hour, and we continue to drop. There's that cold front off to our south and east. High pressure building in from the west, but notice the clouds into Ohio, eastern areas of Michigan over toward Toronto. I think those clouds are going to be a bit stubborn for us during the first half of the day tomorrow. So here's the timecast. You can see a lot of clouds overnight, just a little bit of drizzle, some areas of fog as well. It looks like skies are trying to clear, but you know, if there are breaks in the clouds, they would fill in toward daybreak. And I'm not going to rule out a sprinkle or flurry tomorrow morning. By the time you get to noon, I think clearing will really start to take hold over Lake Ontario, parts of the Finger Lakes, and probably the North Country. But if anything, I think this is a little bit underdone. I think there's going to be more in the way of clouds around Syracuse and Cortland, maybe Auburn, down toward Norwich and Cooperstown. But even in those areas, the clouds should thin out by mid-afternoon, and we've got a pretty decent evening, although the wind will cause it to be a little bit on the cool side. Let's take a look and show you, wind chills in the morning will probably be in the 30s. Even into 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you look at a wind chill like 39, and then wind chills in the low 40s late in the day. What goes on beyond that? Well, high pressure is building in tomorrow night, so you got mainly clear skies, certainly the first half of the night, light winds, so it's going to be a frosty night. By the time you wake up on Saturday or Sunday morning, there'll be some high clouds, so I think there'll be some filtered sunshine early on. Notice some precipitation moving in from the north and west. There should be at least a few showers around here during the afternoon. Your chances increase the farther north you go. See this warm front that moves to our north. We get into above normal temperatures for much of next week. So here's the planning forecast. 49, feeling cooler than that, though. We get some sunshine out. It should be a decent afternoon. Sunday, some afternoon showers, 56. Some showers, clouds, but 70 on Monday. And then we get a stretch Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Temperatures in the mid-70s, a bit humid. And there should be some scattered showers and storms around. If we get lucky, get more in the way of sunshine, one of those days could approach 80 degrees. Quiet weather on Friday, sun and clouds, 72.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.